Bros Productions is proud to present Kansas City Jets High School Travel Hockey. Kansas City Jets Hockey is brought to you by Bickelmeyer Meats, the Bortnick Law Firm, Edward Jones Investments, Gladstone Automotive Group, Goodwin Homeworks, Jeremy Franklin Automotive, the Kansas City Ice Center, Kansas Financial Resources, KC Ice, the Kohler Bortnick Team, Olive Events and Catering, Three Peaks Lawn Care, the Midwest High School Hockey League, and Beck Bros Productions. Now, Kansas City Jets Hockey.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome out to Sioux City, Iowa, the IBP Ice Center. Joel Becker and Gary Scabona here on Kansas City Jets Hockey. The Jets taking on the top team in the league, the Sioux City Metros. At least they're the top team for the time being. The Jets would like to see if they can't do something about that here this weekend from Sioux City. Tough time for the JV squad, losing 5-0 in the opener, but hopefully the Jets, who split with this Metro team the first time out, will have a little better luck.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if we get a split up here, it's awesome. We always like to get that first one on Saturday. That way you got a chance to get a sweep on Sunday. So we'll see how we do. We do got Zimlich back for this game. He didn't play the first time we played him. And so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Be interesting to see how this goes. Teams are out at center ice, and we are underway in the first period. Cameron Moore is going to get the whole weekend's worth of work with Zach Pedersen unable to make the trip. This is, of course, a rescheduled trip. This was supposed to originally have been played 2 weeks ago and postponed due to the weather, and so because of that, Zach had a previous engagement, was unable to make this trip. Cameron Patrick gets the call for the Metros. He's their mainstay as far as
he's their only stay in varsity.
Yeah, so. I mean they have another one, but he never plays.
Well, I guess because they only have two goalies.
Right.
And the other one plays JV. So yeah.
Jake Bradshaw technically is our backup. For this game. If
things don't go well, but hopefully they do. So we'll have to wait and see.
So half a minute gone by here in the first period of play. Maddox with the puck from the point. His shot goes out of play off the stick of Blaze Bauer.
I did notice in the JV game, and so far the first shot of this game, Metro's do a nice job blocking pucks.
Yeah, and we noticed that the first time around when we played them in our barn. They are... The Metros always are a very good skating team. They're one of the few teams that almost every year can keep up with the Jets as far as skating is concerned.
Right.
Year after year. And then they also are always very good at, playing, similarly with Omaha, of playing that sort of five-man team defense.
Yeah.
Where there's always five guys nearby. Here's Zimlich with the puck, trying to walk in front with it. He'll leave it for Maddox, left point, steps in, a shot, and a save by Patrick, who saw that one all the way.
Almost a right. Lobaugh tried to get a stick for a redirect.
Well, that's the thing.
Missed it. Missed
if he could have, that would have been a real good opportunity.
Right.
And so the Jets will make an early line change, a minute 4 into this first period, as we will see the Goodwin line now.
Forward line change. D stayed the same.
Yeah, so far. So... off the face-off, Deaver with the puck in the corner. And then Goodwin plays it ahead. Backhand shot, Dorley, and a save by Patrick. Kind of a tough angle for Devin to get that one on net, but...
it's too bad that Pedersen's not here, because Patrick and Pedersen are 1 and 2 in the league in goaltending percent, all stats. It would have been nice to see them go at each other again on either today or tomorrow if he was here, so... Well, hopefully we'll get them. They can play against each other in the tournament if we can get there and do what we got to do.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Still a long way away from that. Good job by Makowitz to knock that one down. Along the near boards, Deaver will play it into the Metro's end.
I will mention that Soma, one of Sioux City's better players, is not playing today. He took a game misconduct penalty against Omaha. Their last game Sunday, so he has to serve 1 game.
Yeah, serving the
suspension,
required 1 game suspension.
Right. So
So Nathan Solma.
So they're a little short, just like we were with Zimmer when they came to our place.
We didn't have Cam last time.
Right.
You know, there's a part of me that almost is disappointed that he's getting to play this weekend, because I almost would have liked to have seen them in the playoffs where they've never seen him on the team before.
Right, yeah. Well, that almost happened if we did come under the normal schedule. He wasn't playing because
really?
he was still
He was
he wasn't scheduled to come back to Fremont.
Wow. So yeah. So anyway, that one came right on Cameron Moore, who touches it for his first touch of the game. Shots 2-1 right now for the Jets early on in this one. As the Cameron Hacker line out for Kansas City, along with Briscoe and Albertson on defense. Puck along the near side boards, and Bauer over there for the Metros. He couldn't get a stick on it. Kaufman couldn't get it out. Comes around to the far side, and Albertson will play it up the right wing boards, but the Jets can't clear.
Yeah, Ibis with a missed opportunity to clear it.
Now here is Briscoe. He'll get out to center ice in the middle. Hacker couldn't get to that puck, and Metros will dump it back into the Jets' end. And again, Briscoe back for it. Up ahead for Kaufman. Out there with Hacker and Ibis.
Both games in Kansas City were 3-1 ball games. Each team winning 3-1, which empty net at the end of the game. So really, both of them were 2-1 ball games. So good games.
Kaufman will dump it in, head to the bench for a change.
This guy will go coast to coast on you harder. It's much.
Here's Bauer with a step, trying to work in on goal, and a backhand shot. Moore makes the save, and it was cleared out of harm's way by Kirby at the last second. It was behind him, sitting there in the crease, but Kirby was able to knock it out of the way.
Great save by Moore, and Kirby was able to get rid of it.
Dirk Schneider lost the puck there. It was loose for a minute near the line, but Whitrock couldn't get a stick on it. Back forward is Harder. For the Metros
they're
up
just
ahead,
trying
that's
to
going to
stretch
be
it a lot.
Icing call against
obviously,
the Metros.
we obviously know what their game plan is for today. Their early time. That's a third time they try to go with the home run pass.
The old stretch pass.
Yep.
So Zimlich line out there with Lobaugh and Whitrock.
So our D needs to be very, very cautious of that. Need to be alert.
Bloom and Kirby are playing D at the moment for the Jets. And comes back to Kirby. Got it to Bloom. Right point shot. That was blocked. It goes high in the air toward the middle. His glove toward the side. And Graham plays it back of the net. Zimlich poked it away from him. Still loose back there. Comes up the near side board. Whitrock tried to get a stick on it. He does. Try to play it in the middle for Zimlich. Then Robach shot. He missed the net off the end boards. Bloom will activate from the right point. Comes out to center, and Kirby. He'll go for a skate in the neutral zone. He's being hampered over there. It's taken away from him by Dolman. Now the puck right near the line eventually comes to Kirby. In the middle, Whitrock with the puck. He'll work into the zone.
Oops.
I'm not sure if that was intended to be a drop pass and nobody was there.
I think
or if
he just forgot.
I think he just overskated.
Yeah, me too.
In the meantime, Zimlich picks up the loose puck. He played it in the middle, but about head high. Nobody get a stick on it. And then it's kept in at the point briefly by Maddox. And now back into the Jets' end. Maddox with the puck. Tried to play it in the middle. That was picked off by the Metros. It goes back to the net and out the far side. The Metros were changing D, and so it comes all the way out to center ice. Back forward is Harder in his own zone.
Very good player. Really good hand on the puck.
Goodwin, who...
You got to look at his waist, not the puck.
And that goes off a stick and out of play off the stick of Cash Friggy. And we will get a center ice face-off.
You look at the puck on Harder, and he's going to put it right around you.
He's got to watch the waist, huh?
Got to watch the belly button.
The old linebacking advice.
Yeah.
That's what they tell the linebackers.
Yeah. They used to do that with Barry Sanders, but it didn't matter.
Yeah. That's how Nick Bolton plays.
Yeah.
Backhanded in by Dorley. That could have been icing, but they didn't call it. And back of the net, Metros will look to break out to center ice. Harder with the puck. Like you said, he likes to carry it all the way in on the right side. And he'll play it right through the middle. Went off of Moore and then is poked out all the way down the ice. No icing here. Out of the net, Patrick Plays it over on the right side. It was kept in by Goodwin. Metros with the puck in their own zone. Harder again. Jets back off a little bit as he plays it ahead. That was blocked by Maddox, and then the Jets dump it in. They'll start a line change here. Harder up ahead. That goes through nobody, and they're waving off icing. I'm not sure why.
I think because Maddox lifted the Sioux City guy.
Right, and they're saying that he could have played. But the thing about it is that was such a hard pass to suggest he could have played the puck. I'm not so sure that's true.
Yeah.
Good job to poke it away from Graham there by Deaver. He took a hit from Fitch, who actually passes it way back in his own zone, and Dirk Schneider goes back for it. They'll play it up ahead to the line. It was kept in by Albertson, but then it's carried on the other way. Hedquist up ahead to Graham, now into Hedquist again, and a shot went off a stick and out of play. Now we get a whistle and a face-off. 10:52 to go. We've played 6:08 of the first period. Each team with a pair of shots, and we are scoreless so far. Hacker line stays out. Oh, a clean win. That time by the Metros, but the shot goes wide. Back in the net. Briscoe trying to work it free, and it does come free, and the Jets do get it out to center ice. Then it goes off the stick of Ibeson out of play. Let's see where they're going to put the puck. It looks like it's going to be offensive face-off for the Jets, or are they going to play it out? Let's see.
Should be an offensive face-off.
No, I think they're going to say it went off Ibis's stick, which it did, and so it'll be a neutralized face-off.
Okay.
10:37 to go. Off the face-off, Briscoe will dump it in. Off the end boards, comes right out in front. Metros pick it up. They'll look to head out towards center ice. Backhanded up and out to center. Briscoe knocks it down. Oh, he got lucky there as Fitch almost had to break away the other way. Now puck comes loose in the middle. It's taken by the Jets and Ibis. Ibis comes in on the left side, over-skated, lost the puck, and the Metros play it up and out.
Should be a high stick.
Well, except it went to a Jets player, so otherwise, you're right, it would have been. Here's Ibis again, trying to work in. His sharp angle shot, and he missed everything.
That just missed, though.
It was close.
That just missed that far side corner.
Off the end boards.
Wow.
Puck is loose along the left wing side. Briscoe activates.
Ibis will pick that from that angle.
Yeah, well, you know, the funny thing was is he originally wasn't trying to. This is going to be icing.
Right.
Icing it, because he actually was looking up. You could tell he was looking for a pass, but there's nobody there.
Yeah.
He's like, well, if nobody there, I'll
shoot.
I'll see what I can do, and he almost did.
He just missed that. Yeah, all right, we'll take it.
So 9:44, we've played 7:16 of the first period, still scoreless. Zimlich line comes back out with Caldwell and Kirby this time on defense. Kirby, shot was sticked to behind the net by Patrick. Whitrock over there trying to work it free. Loba to help him out, but it comes loose, and it's taken by the Metros and out to center ice. I believe that was Egdorf. Now Dolman trying to work in. Dolman back of the net. He tried to center it. That was broken up, and the Jets back the other way, 3-on-2. Loba to Whitrock. Back to Loba on right wing with a step. Trying to work in on goal. A sharp shot and out of play. I think that went off the glove of Patrick and up over the glass. Too. So we get a whistle and another face-off. Jets now out shooting the Metros 4-2 with a couple of shots recent. Zimlich wins the draw clean. Back to Caldwell, a shot that hit traffic, ends up behind the net. Centering pass by Whitrock hit the side of the net. And the Metros take over and trying to work in Dolman. He plays it in on goal. Saved by Moore. Rebound, picked up Loba. He had it taken away. And now gets it back along the sideboards. Zimlich will get it out to center ice. Zimlich will just dump it in on left wing. A chip and chase as he heads toward it in the corner. Harder got there first. Deaver over on him. He was able to poke it away. Dirk Schneider in the general area as well. Then the shot. That hit traffic by Dorley. And the Jets will finish up a line change as Harder makes a move and works out to center ice. Right up the middle of the ice is Harder. Now in on left wing.
Gonna shoot. Come on, guys.
And he was taken out by Makowitz. Takes him to the boards. The puck comes out to center ice. And Frigge goes for a skate in his own zone. He'll work right up the middle of the ice again. Dumps it in. Goes to the far side.
Maddox and Deaver ran into each other.
Yeah. But the puck comes loose and the Jets do get it out to center. Half a period gone, still scoreless here from the IBP Ice Center in Sioux City. Off the stick of Maddox. He'll go back for it in his own zone. Off the end boards for his defensive partner, Makowitz, who had a pretty amazing offensive performance last weekend against the Flyers from Fremont.
Yep, he did, yep.
That one was played on goal, handled by Patrick, and he'll hang on. So, defensive hat trick. You don't see that a whole lot. And I don't know. What did he end up with over the weekend? Like, he was pushing 10 points.
Yeah, pretty close.
Off the face-off, Ibis lost an edge, and the Metros take over. Lead pass is going to go on goal. Sticked into the corner there by Moore. He plays it. They play it up the boards. That was picked off by the Metros, though. Now back of the net. And here's Kaufman in the middle pass for Hacker. Having a hard time with a bouncing puck, but he did get it ahead for Ibis. Tried to play it back for Hacker. That pass failed to click, and back the other way. 3-on-2. Here come the Metros. They will work in. Fitch sends it in the middle. A backhand shot goes wide. And the Jets clear it up the boards, and now they'll skate out to center ice. Ibis with some speed. He'll work in. He's got Kaufman with him. In the middle, centers a pass, and the shot by Hacker goes wide. Probably the best scoring opportunity for the Jets right there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, couldn't get a good shot on goal. Ibis again. This time he had it poked away. Hedquist trying to work in. That play is broken up. Puck along the far boards, and the Jets get it near the line, but not out. But now Kaufman will pick it up, and on left wing will dump it in, put it on goal. Patrick will cover it up, gets that whistle just as he played it away. So the Jets will get a face-off. Actually, that's a bit of a break for Kansas City because they'll get an offensive face-off here.
Yeah.
6:14 to go in the first period. Scoreless so far. Jets out shooting the Metros 5. I'm sorry, it's the Metros.
No, we're out.
No, out
Jets
8 to 6. 8 to 6.
6 to 3.
6 to 3. I'm sorry. It's that net. I can't.
Yeah. 6 to 3.
6-3. I was going to say, when did they get 8 shots?
I was going to say, Joe, want my glasses?
It's the net.
I know.
Zimlich off the face-off. Whitrock will just play it into the corner. Low ball after for it there. Picked up by Egdorf. Now it's in front. Shot by Whitrock and a save.
Great shot by Whitrock. Good pass by Zim. Backhand pass. Behind.
Long shot by Harder, gloved by Moore.
Well, that was behind the reverse. I mean, he wasn't even looking.
Yeah.
And Whitrock was right there. Patrick made a nice save.
Did it possibly hit something behind him? Because the referee gave a washout sign as if the puck had hit the post or something. Usually you don't give that washout unless the puck gets behind the goaltender.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it hit him in the chest, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
That was a clobber in the head.
In the meantime, it comes across. Wide open. A shot goes wide from the point. Now back of the net. Jets get it into the corner. Comes up for low ball in the middle for Whitrock. He's able to get it out to center ice. Can't maintain possession. And then the Jets get it out again. Here's Lowball with it. In the middle, he's looking for Whitrock. That was broken up, but here's Bloom off the sideboards. Kirby can get to that puck. And now it goes off of Bloom's stick and into the corner. Bauer after for it. And it goes out of play. We'll get a whistle. 5:06 to go, first period. Yeah, 7-3 of the shots now for the Jets.
Yeah. Youth hockey kids with their jerseys on over watching the game here?
Yeah, they got some sort of a team of the something.
Yeah.
Did you see that on the, it was like they have a reserved row or two.
Oh, yeah, I see that, yeah.
Off the face-off. And a long shot was probably going wide off the stick of Bauer, but Moore makes the glove save and hangs on.
They gave him a shot. That was fine.
Hey, good for us.
Not like you, Joe.
Sorry, I follow the rules. 5 minutes
I
left to
anything
go.
the goalie catches is a goal.
No, if the goalie, it's
Well,
not.
they got a chance where Bry lost it.
And yeah, like you said, Makowicz just sort of overskated. Puck is loose, picked up by Deaver. He will just dump it in. Well, that's too bad because Makowicz had a pretty good opportunity there.
Yeah, he did.
And just kind of, well, we were talking about this ourselves as we were walking up here. The ice is not in the best shape right now. And it's very possible it could have hit something in the ice.
Yep.
In the meantime, neutral ice puck, and it's dumped in by Patrick, goes right to Maddox. And now here's Deaver on left wing. He will dump it in, chase after for it. Jets are changing behind the play. And Harder will play it up out to center ice. Jets, and Hacker took a bit of a high hit there as he dumped it in. Comes up, and Hacker able to poke it away. We'll just dump it back behind the net. Nobody really there for the Jets, though, and so the Metros will look to break out. Lead pass looking there for Chabanos. That was broken up. Long shot by Ibis, and a glove save by Patrick, and he'll hang on. Of course, he saw that all the way.
Yeah.
And we'll get another offensive faceoff for the Jets. 13-14 into this first period. 3:46 left. Scoreless so far. Puck loose in the middle. Metros get it to the line and then out to center ice, and Albertson back for it, across for Briscoe. Plays it up the boards and over for Kaufman. He was able to get it into the zone, but not very deep as Dirk Schneider knocked it away. Now it's picked up in the middle of the ice by Hedquist. Up on left wing. Ibis takes over, just plays it to the open side, and Briscoe ahead. Looking for Kaufman. He couldn't get a stick on it as Hedquist got in his way. Puck in the Metros end, and they'll play it out to center ice. In the middle. Elevated pass. Hedquist couldn't get a stick on it. He'll just dump it in. Albertson will go back for it. Round on the near side boards. Oh, that took a funny hop off the stanchion. It comes loose in front, shot by Chabanos. And I don't know if Moore ever saw it, but I think it ended up going wide.
I hit him. Hit him right in the pad. I think he did see it.
Yeah. So anyway, here's Ibis with it. He'll work in, played it right through the middle. Nobody there, but comes back out. Briscoe a shot, and he missed everything.
Close. Not
off by about 3 feet on the right side.
He had a great opportunity, too.
Yep.
He had a great firing lane, and he just shot it wide. Speaking of Briscoes, I want to give Brendan and Amy Briscoe a big shout-out. They provided breakfast burritos.
Here's
for
Bauer
the kids today.
with a breakaway and on goal. A shot and a big save by Moore. And they
Like I was saying,
it took them a while to blow that whistle. The net was clearly off.
They provided breakfast burritos for the kids today and the coaches on their way up to
Very nice.
Sioux City. Brendan said he got up at 4 in the morning to make those. They were delish, and we very much appreciate it.
Yeah, early start this morning.
Yeah. On 7:30 out of the south.
Now, how does this faceoff not come out to center ice? Because clearly, Bauer, after he shot the puck, was the one who knocked the net
Well,
off.
obviously, they're saying Cam Moore did.
No, he didn't.
I know that's what they're thinking. Denver should be arguing this.
Bauer skated right into it. And again, either Bauer knocked it off himself or he ran into Moore and he knocked it off. Either way. Well, it was a great save by Cameron, by the way.
I don't know what they're arguing about.
Maybe they thought there should have been a penalty called at some point
Maybe.
in the sequence. In the meantime, they do get that offensive faceoff. Came back to the point, but they couldn't get a shot on goal. Here's Whitrock. Oh, puck comes loose in front. Now all the way out to the right point. Long shot goes through the middle off the stick of Egdorf, but didn't end up going on goal. Now Kirby sends it across, and the Jets do get it out to center ice. But that ended up being a lot of effort that the Jets needed to pull through for something that probably should have been a neutralized faceoff. Zimlich will try and go after for this puck. Patrick got there first. That would be Caden Patrick. And
the brothers.
Puck comes out to center ice.
Oh, don't thaw down, Curb. All right, worked out okay.
In the meantime, puck comes right through the middle of the ice. Nobody there for the Metros. And Whitrock in the middle. Got it to Zimlich. If he hurries, there could be a 2-on-1. Across for Lobaugh and on goal. A shot to save Patrick. Rebound Whitrock. And he had his stick lifted, and Patrick was able to cover up. It's good defensive play by Egdorf. Might have been a bit of a hook, but he mainly was able to just lift his stick.
Good pass by Zim.
Absolutely, across for Lobaugh on the original shot. And with 1:19 left to go in the period, another offensive face-off. Deaver tried to get that in. Couldn't get the shot on goal. Dorley, he gained the zone, but he handed it right to Dolman, who gets it out to center ice. Or excuse me, that's harder. And now Dirk Schneider with it. 86. He will dump it in. Bounces in on goal. Moore makes the save.
86 and 66 gets it. Yeah, Figgy and Dorley are chatting at each other.
Well, it was
Figgy, I should say.
I was just going to say that. No, it's Figgy, I believe.
It's Figgy,
Friggy, I should say. But yeah, I don't think he liked the fact that they took a swipe at Moore after he made the save. So in the meantime, we're under a minute to go in the first period. Ooh, Maddox got pushed from behind. Almost went awkwardly into the boards. In the meantime, they try and play it in front, but it's taken over by Goodwin. He takes a check, got it out to center ice. Deaver lost it. Now Goodwin again with Graham on him. Comes back to Maddox, who got it across and trying to work in. Makowitz, it comes back in a long shot by Dorley, was handled by Patrick, and he will hang on with 27.9 seconds left to go.
Goodwin's coming off limping a little bit.
He took a couple of little hits there and kind of, I don't know if he maybe extended something when he went down there, possibly. In the meantime, Hackerline for the remainder of the period, one would presume. Albertson will dump it in back of the net. Jets go after for it. Ooh, Hacker almost had the intercept there. Puck near the line. Hacker plays it again back of the net. This time it's harder again behind the net for the Metros. They'll ring it around far side, and it comes out to center. Briscoe dumps it in. Jets need to tag up.
That'll do it.
And 2 seconds left, and we will go to the locker rooms scoreless after 17 minutes of hockey. So, haven't solved much of anything so far. First period is gone, and neither team was able to find the back of the net. We will take a break. Come back with the first period intermission right after this on Kansas City Jets Hockey.
Woo-hoo! Jeremy Franklin here from Jeremy Franklin Automotive. This week, everyone's talking about my sale. Why? Down payments are just $2. Woo-hoo! Trade-ins, I'll pay up to $4,950 over appraised value, even if you owe too much. Woo-hoo! Why am I doing this? Because it's summer, I'm excited about life, and you should be too. Woo-hoo! Now let's all say it together. Woo-hoo! It's my most outrageous sale ever, but only for a limited time. Call today, come in today, whatever you do, don't delay, because today's the day. Woo-hoo! Is your credit PU? You'll scream woo-hoo when we approve you. My one and only for the people credit approval process is the real deal. Woo-hoo! So get a nicer, newer car for just $2 down. And bring in your old clunker and get up to $4,950 more than what it's worth. Woo-hoo! This month only for the first 71 customers. I'm Jeremy Franklin. Come see us at Jeremy Franklin Automotive, South Kansas City. Call 816-523-6900 or jeremyfranklin.com. jeremyfranklin.com, where you'll always be another satisfied customer.
Call 816-595-9000 for terms and conditions.
How you doing? Richie the Iceman Zamboni here for Kansas City Ice Center. You know, my mother always told me, Iceman, there are 3 things every kid should know. How to ride a bike, how to make mac and cheese and not interrupt my soap opera, and how to ice skate. Well, the Iceman can't help you with your culinary difficulties with your children, but Kansas City Ice Center can sure get you going with those ice skating lessons. Send your kids to Kansas City Ice Center, and they'll be skating like they grew up in Alaska in no time. Kansas City Ice Center on Johnson Drive between 435 and K7 is setting up group lessons now for kids of all ages. And when kids are skating, they ain't getting into no trouble. They're having a good time and they're making new friends. Kansas City Ice Center on Johnson Drive between 435 and K7 and online at kcicecenter.com. Put your kids on ice at Kansas City Ice Center. It's cool.
Buying or selling a home is one of the most important investments of your life. When it comes to choosing an agent, look for top performance and customer satisfaction. Combined with state-of-the-art resources and support provided by Reese Nichols, the Kohler-Bortnick team provides a one-stop shopping approach to real estate, customized and put to work for you. The Kohler-Bortnick team is absolutely committed to your satisfaction through superior marketing and constant communication. The Kohler-Bortnick team, honesty, exposure, results. It's what they stand for and what they deliver. Hey, if it's good enough for Jets assistant coach Radoslavilo to be part of the Kohler-Bortnick team, it's good enough for you. This Jets webcast is brought to you in part by Bicklemeyer Meats, the Bortnick Law Firm, Edward Jones Investments, Gladstone Automotive Group, Goodwin Homeworks, KC Ice, Kansas Financial Resources, Olive Events and Catering, and Three Peaks Lawn Care. Thanks to all the sponsors and supporters of Kansas City Jets hockey.
Looking back out to the IBP Ice Center here in Sioux City. Joel Becker, Gary Scavota, Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets and Metros scoreless after one period of play. So obviously I don't have any highlights to show you from the first period of play since nobody scored. So thought while we have this opportunity here in the intermission, we would give you your senior interviews once again, live from Sioux City. So we will start with Cameron Moore and Camden Zimlich. And then it's Isaac Kirby, Hayden Albertson, Brent Maddox, Devin Dorley. I'm not sure we'll be able to get all three of them in for this intermission, but we might. Anyway, here's the first one, Cameron and Camden, here on Kansas City Jets hockey.
My name is Cameron Moore.
Camden Zimlich.
I go to Park Hill South, and I'm a goalie.
I go to Washburn Rural High School, and I play center.
I've played for the Jets for 3 years. I've played hockey since I was 4 years old.
I played hockey for like 12 years, and this is my first year with the Jets. I'd just be Batman.
I mean, invisibility can probably be a good tool sometimes, so I go with that as my superpower.
Probably 90210 by Travis Scott.
Probably One Kiss by Dua Lipa. I'd probably either buy a house or a boat. I'm a big lake guy, so yeah, probably a boat would be my first spend.
I'd probably invest it all. Pizza, yeah.
Favorite food, I would probably say barbecue, especially in Kansas City.
That 70s show.
I was binge watching Ted Lasso over the summer, so.
I like Texas Roadhouse because of the rolls.
My favorite spot, I'm a big sushi guy, so anything with sushi is great for me. So.
Favorite arena? I really liked playing in the UND arena. That one was pretty sick.
Nothing beats home, so KCIC.
That's a hard question. It was probably going to nationals one time.
Probably winning the championship my rookie year. I'd probably change positions with probably Igor Shesterkin. He's a great goalie in the NHL, so I'd probably switch positions with him.
Being Connor Bedard would be pretty cool. I like golf a lot.
I play lacrosse in the spring, and I mean gaming when I have free time. So.
My brother got me going in hockey, and then my dad was certainly always there for pretty much every game.
Probably my dad. He was a big influence as a coach and as a mentor as well.
To go skydiving.
I'm probably the same thing, either skydiving or bungee jumping.
Try and play some golf somewhere.
Probably going to college, most likely a 4-year university, and probably studying business.
Definitely the atmosphere and the camaraderie.
The atmosphere is always great, and it's a great group of guys every year. I mean, anything in Kansas City is great. It's a great city. I'd say, I mean, hockey's a big portion of my life. So, yeah, I mean, that's probably the biggest part.
I'd probably say Worlds of Fun. Worlds of Fun. Kellen Briscoe, Amy Briscoe, and Hayden Albertson.
Probably I'd take Brent Maddox. He's a great guy. He's always cracking jokes. Devin Dorley. He's just a big goofball all the time, and I'd probably say it's probably a toss up between Kellen and Amy Briscoe. I mean, Kellen's a great kid. And Amy's a great influence and a great person overall. So. Mm-hmm.
Probably the mall.
I mean, Legends is close to where I am, so I'd say that's a pretty good spot.
Just stay on the grind.
Always try your hardest. Everyone's always watching no matter what, so you can't try and cut corners.
My name's Isaac Kirby.
Hayden Albertson.
I attend Park Hill South and I play defense.
I go to Mill Valley and I'm a defenseman.
Playing for 4 years on the Jets, and I've been playing hockey for about 14 years.
I've played for the Jets for 4 years and I've played hockey for 12.
I'd go with teleportation. I don't have a name. I mean,
I was thinking like Spider-Man. Like, it'd be awesome to just shoot webs.
probably Dance Now by JID.
505 by Arctic Monkeys.
Probably spend it on Amy Briscoe. Get her a nice ring.
Probably put it all in red.
Sushi.
Spaghetti or pizza?
SpongeBob.
Probably Dinosaur Train.
Peanut. Great wings. Great wings there.
Definitely Nick and Jake's.
I'd say the Des Moines Oak Leafs Arena.
Definitely Waterloo.
Probably the bus rides and just hanging out, going home, and blasting music.
Probably scoring a breakaway goal on just coming out of the penalty box. I would say definitely Alex Ovechkin ripping one-tees on the power play.
I would say probably Dane Kaufman. He's got a lot of energy. I need that. I play piano and just hanging out with my friends.
I like to golf, fish, and spend time at the lake.
I'd say myself.
Definitely TJ Oshie. Go skydiving.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Four-year university, probably K-State.
Play juniors for 2 years and then go to college hockey.
We have a great staff. Everyone's really nice to each other, and we got a great team. So
Probably just all the memories and fun times with guys. Play poker.
Sleep. I don't know. I would take Hayden. He's pretty funny. He makes a lot of jokes. I would take Dane. He's really positive. He always tries his best. And then I would take Kellen Briscoe.
Definitely Zimwich, Dorley, and Kellen.
American Eagle.
Shields.
Just try your hardest. Come to practice every day. Just grind it out.
Just keep working hard and never give up.
My name's Isaac Kirby.
Hayden Albertson.
I attend Park Hill South and I play defense.
Brent Maddox.
Devin Dorley.
I go to Lathe Northwest and I play defense.
Spring Hill High. I play right wing.
I've been with the Jets for 4 years and I've been playing hockey since I was 3.
With the Jets for 4 years. I've played hockey for 15. I'd probably have super strength. I mean, I already have it, but my nickname would probably be like Hulk 2.0.
I'd probably fly. And what do you think my nickname would be?
Flyer.
Flyer. Yeah, that's a good one. Party in the USA.
Definitely Let It Go by Frozen. I'd throw it all on black at the casino right away.
I don't know, honestly. Maybe buy a car and a house. Steak and potatoes.
Chicken and rice.
Probably The Office.
My favorite TV show is probably The Punisher.
Casey Icy.
Definitely Mason City.
Probably scoring my freshman year on varsity, my first goal.
Probably my freshman year when I got my first goal against Ames, made it 9-0.
I'd probably trade places with Cam just to see what it's like to be a goalie.
I'd probably trade places with Brent Maddox to see what it's like to be a defenseman.
Yeah, actually good. I play baseball.
I like to throw sticks and sweep rocks.
Probably Devin Dorley.
Definitely Amy Briscoe. She's just a great influence, always been at the rink, big smile all the time. Probably like just not losing once on roulette, like just going on a banger.
Yeah, gambling. That's on my bucket list. I plan to attend college, but I'm not sure where yet.
I enlisted, so I leave June 4th.
It's just really fun to go on trips and hanging out with the boys. So.
Definitely just the atmosphere. Everybody's always in a good mood. It's always a great day to be a Jet.
Eat barbecue.
I like to go on walks in the wilderness.
Probably Devin Dorley, Albie, and probably Kellen.
I would take Brent Maddox. It's been my boy since we were younger. Take Albie. She's just always throwing jokes. And probably take Amy Briscoe because, once again, you know, she's always got a smile on her face. Great to be around.
Probably Walmart.
Dollar General.
I would say just be yourself and, like, don't stop trying and don't give up.
You got to just come in with the attitude that you are the best one on the ice, and you just got to show it.
Welcome back out to the IBP Ice Center here in Sioux City. Joel Becker and Gary Scabona, Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets and Metros scoreless after 17 minutes of hockey. Waiting for the teams to show back up here. They even had like an introduction of the team of the week or whatever it is they were doing, and so on and so forth. And yet still, everybody's late getting back.
Yeah. Well, they scraped it after.
Yeah.
The kids got done.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They had plenty of time.
I had a sample of those cheese balls.
Did you?
Very good, but I could probably eat about 3 of them. So rich, fried and rich. No. I'm glad they looked good and I didn't go get them.
Can't do what you used to.
No, I could. Yeah, I could. As much as they gave you, there's no way I could eat those. No way.
So shots on goal in that first period, 10-7 for the Jets.
Oh, Figgy got a double penalty.
Wow. So yeah, you were saying they were having a discussion apparently.
Yeah, but I thought they said they gave him a 10, but they gave him a 4. It wasn't on point streak. That's what I was.
I was gonna say that's what's on. That's what's on.
Now it's showing unsportsmanlike conduct minor twice.
Wow.
At the end of the period.
Wonder what he did.
I don't know. But he's down 4 minutes. That's on. Now that's on. If we score 1, then it goes down to 2, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's like 2 separate minors, but it's on the same person.
But it's a power play for 4 minutes if we don't.
Correct.
Score. Okay.
So yeah, so it's a 5-on-4 power play.
Wow. We'll take it. See if we can take advantage of it.
Well, it's a big opportunity here for the Jets, obviously. We'll see if they can't take advantage of it or not.
Right.
They had some good play in that first period.
Yeah, played good that first period. Our power play was good last week, but the different little different competition. So we'll see. I got to look around this camera, Joe, to see how it goes.
Yep. Yeah,
it's a tall camera for the clock.
The tough conditions you have to deal with.
You know, I wonder if it is for a clock. I think it must be some on the recording mechanism because I'm looking at their screen and there's no clock on it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Maybe it's for some other thing that they use it for. Right. I don't know. Anyway, we are underway, like you said, a power play for the Jets for 4 minutes as a double minor for unsportsmanlike conduct against Cash Free. And now the puck loose in front. Albertson had a couple of tries at it, never could get it on goal.
Again, got blocked. They pinch you. We got to move the puck around because they pinch in really good.
Zimlich with it. Oh, he had it poked away near the line. Is able to keep it in, at least on the first try. And then
now it's out.
Now it does finally go out. So half a minute gone by in the first of the 2 minors. Albertson up ahead. Got it to Makowitz.
We got to get at least 1, Joe. We can't go 4 minutes without 1.
Well, At this point, I'd like to see us.
I'd like to get 2.
Right. First thing I'd like to see us do is set up some good offensive opportunities.
He got taken down.
Yeah, and he's going to get a penalty.
God dang it.
So they're calling it a cross-check.
Both of them. He's taking both of them. I think he's taking both of them.
Well, what would the other guy have done?
I don't know, but he went like this. I think he's taking both of them.
I don't know what.
Maybe not.
I was going to say, I don't know what Hedquist could have done. So all that he did was get landed on by Makowitz. It could have been it could conceivably have been a hold as opposed to a cross-check, but that's going to kill. That's going to kill basically all but. That's going to kill. Yeah, they'll have a minute 2 of power play time left after this 4-on-4. Well, now Hedquist is going into the box.
Yeah. So they're going to take it off.
So yeah, then that would just keep things the same way as they were before.
But he's changing the power play group.
Well, obviously with Makowitz off the ice, they're going to have to do something.
Well, they're going to take it off the board.
Yeah, I know. The referee's talking to him about it.
I thought he took both of them.
They're calling, I think, possibly interference on Hedquist. So yeah, it is coincidental minors. And so it'll be 5-on-4.
Yeah, Emmer's good to put the power play back out because he didn't realize it.
Yeah, at first he thought it was just going to go 4-on-4.
Right.
So it looks like Ibis is going to take Makowitz's spot. No, now he's going off. And instead they're putting Goodwin out there. So Goodwin along with Loba and Maddox. And they still have Zimlich and Albertson on the points. So it's still a power play for another 3 minutes. So Zimlich did keep it in. And comes across. Albertson plays it off the end boards. Maddox will play it back out to Loba on the half boards. Now back to Maddox.
Losing Maddox is big, though, because he's so strong in there.
Makowitz.
Makowitz, I meant to say, yeah.
And Maddox.
Surprised he didn't put Maddox there, because Maddox could be really...
There's a shot by Maddox and a save. Patrick rebound is still loose in front. And it goes into the corner. They play it to the corner, or I should say to the point, and Zimlich got it to Loba. Now back to Zimlich, straight away with it. Wrist shot and a glove save by Patrick, and he saw that all the way.
That was easy, yeah, that was easy.
No traffic in front.
All right, he's going to put Dorley in front now.
So Dorley will come on, and Goodwin will head off.
The only thing bad about it is that we may not see Makowitz because the coincidental might run out before we get the ball.
He'll have to wait for a whistle when his penalty's over.
Right.
2:18 left to go. So the first of the penalties is now pretty much going to be killed off by the Metros as they send it the length of the ice, and Moore will leave it back in the net, and Zimlich will take it.
He gave, Hedquist got for holding, and Makowitz got for roughing.
For roughing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it could be that what happened was that Hedquist actually pulled Maddox down on it, or Makowitz, I should say, down on him. One-timer and a save by Patrick on that one-timer by Albertson. He'll get it over for Loba. Loba plays it in front. Boy, Dorley was taken down, yeah. As they play on.
Get a goal.
Minute and a half to go in the power play. Across one-timer, Albertson again, and he missed the net, and it comes all the way down into the Jets' end. Off of that miss. Moore. Oh, boy. We have an open net. Shot, and they score. Moore had tried to clear it, and he did, but unfortunately he cleared it right to a Metro player. And, boy, that's a really bad one for the Jets.
Brutal. That's brutal.
Yeah, so you can see here, so there's more coming out.
But why does he go up the side?
And that's the thing. I don't know who he was looking for there. If he thought, you've got two, it could be that he just was way off on his pass. Because, it's not easy to pass with that goal stick. He might have been going for either of those two, but as you can see, it was picked off, and he tried to get back in the net, dove back.
He got a stick on it, but it deflected it right into the net.
Well, you're not going to be able to stop it from there. So a shorthanded goal gives the Metros the 1-0 lead. Boy, what a huge change in complexion that is on this game. So I believe it was Blaze Bauer who did to pick that off and gain the gift.
He ain't coming out now.
Well, I need to tell Cameron Moore that Christmas is over.
Yeah, he had two guys in the blue. He just didn't need to throw it that hard.
Well, and
there was no white jersey there.
It's also possible that it's possible that he might have been going for somebody on the other side that we just didn't see because he wasn't on this frame there. But but it was intercepted. But either way, it's certainly not the safe play to do if you're Moore in that sort of a situation. Half a minute left to go in the double minor.
Yeah.
And the Jets, having given up a shorthanded goal, trail at 1-0. Ibis with the puck. He'll work in toward the middle. Harder picks it off, but it's knocked down by Hacker. Now goes back in the net. Harder. And he makes a nice little play to stop and start. Oh, he gets taken down. There's going to be a penalty. Hacker's going to go off for a trip. And they'll play 4-on-4 briefly for 9 seconds, and then the Metros are going to go on the power play.
Makowitz is back out now.
Yeah, the coincidental's over, so Hedquist and Makowitz are out. And like I said, there's 9 seconds left in Friggy's double minor for unsportsmanlike conduct, and now Hacker off for tripping. So it's 4-on-4 for 9 seconds.
All right, we can't give him a power play here. See if we can get a shorty.
I was just going to say, return the favor. That didn't happen in the JV.
Definitely don't want to give him a power play goal. Go down 2-0 on him.
How often do you see that where JV varsity both end up giving up the first goal as a shorthanded goal?
Not too often.
So in the meantime, Bauer knocks that down. Goes back of the net. They go on the power play to the Metros. And here's Harder with it at the left point. He'll play it in the middle. Long shot goes off of Dorley. Makowitz takes the man down behind the net. They center one, and they score.
And they're going to get another penalty.
Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they are. It was on Makowitz.
We'll see.
Why wouldn't they?
Did he have his arm up for the for the delayed call?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to tell on the...
Crap, what a change in the game.
Yeah.
Wow, what a horrible second period so far.
So...
Unless they waive Makowitz's penalty off.
Well, they shouldn't. I'm looking to see if he has his hand up when this eventually does happen.
Right there, I thought he put it up.
Not so far. No, he never did have his hand up.
Okay. All right.
So that's why there's not one.
Thought he did.
And I don't know if he actually...
No, he is. He's putting him in. So I thought you better look again. I thought he had it up. That's 2 penalties on Makowitz.
So yeah, Makowitz is going off like you said. He didn't have his arm up, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
I seen it up. That's why I don't know. Maybe.
But I don't know.
Too far away.
It's hard to tell with the net here.
Right.
But I don't know. Oh yeah, he did have it up. Look, there it is.
Yeah, that's what I said. He had it up.
Yeah.
And then there was a cross check right there on our guy. Go back and watch this. Look at this major cross check, and they don't call it. Right there.
Yeah, after the goal was scored.
Still don't matter.
But it's still so. That's interesting. Now, the other thing about that, though, is that what they're doing now, I'm not sure I don't think that's the way you're supposed to do this.
What are they doing?
In terms of when you take the other guy out and put the delayed penalty guy in, that used to be the rule. But I thought that they had changed it so that the
131 should have stayed on the clock.
So that they waive off the one that was the delayed call. It's a roughing call.
Yeah, you're right. That one should. Yeah, that's the goal should have been. You're right, Joe. I don't know the rule, but it makes sense.
Well,
the delayed one would get
right. It used to be the other way around that they and I don't know. They changed it. It's been a while ago.
We still got 5-on-5.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to pull one of his guys off. Coach Emmons
I think Emmer's saying that the delay penalty should be waived off.
He's asking
it should stay at 131.
That the original penalty should stay in the box. Although to be quite honest, I always thought that this is the way they should have done it, where the guy comes out and then the new penalty starts. But well, they're having a discussion with the clock now. Regardless, it's a 2-0 Metro's lead now. Jets had a 4-minute power play
and gave up 2 goals.
Yeah, ended up giving up a shorthanded goal and then took a penalty at the end of it and gave up a power play goal. And are going to continue to be shorthanded. The only real question is not are they going to be shorthanded, but just how long are they going to be shorthanded? Because either the original penalty will stay or this new one starts.
Well, somebody doesn't know the rule.
It's been long enough that I don't remember anymore. They changed it a while back.
We still got 5 guys on the ice. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. But Emmer, he's going to leave those guys out until they absolutely make them take it off.
All right, I guess we're going to leave it the way it is. Yeah, check that out, Joe. See if you can do it. I can do some announcing while you're looking.
Nah, I'll look it up some other overnight.
All right.
But in the meantime,
maybe look it up between periods.
Yeah, I'll probably have time then. In the meantime, it is going to be a 2-minute power play for the Metros, who lead it now 2-0. Well, Briscoe able to send it the length of the ice. The Jets are just going to have to buckle down and play a little harder in this one.
Yeah, sometimes one bounce could really change a game around, and right now that bounce
that's where we are right now.
By more, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely, and that's the thing is that, but right now with the 2-0 lead, it's all about what happens next. If we can get a goal, it's anybody's game. If we can't, if they get the next goal, then
yeah, you're down 3-0. Could be trouble, right?
Especially here on the power play. Frigge with the puck will play it down low. Briscoe rings it around far side. Stopped by Graham. Comes back out to the point. Frigge again had the puck slip under his stick. Gets it down low. Hector now over on the far side. Graham. Kaufman over near him. Now it's taken by Dirk Schneider. He plays it back in the net. 5 players over there. 40 seconds left to go in the power play. Puck squirts out in front and Moore just jumps on that one. You know, the tough thing for Cameron in a situation like that is you have to let that go, what you did.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a tough thing to do because, obviously.
I mean, he almost got back. He put his stick out. He did deflect it, but he deflected it into the net.
Yeah.
Another foot farther it goes over the net. You know what I mean? So, oh, well.
But that's the thing is that, the instinct that a person has in that situation is just sort of replay that over and over again.
Right, in their mind, yeah.
Yeah, and you can't afford to do that. Hopefully he won't. Bauer with the puck. He'll backhand it down low, harder. Comes back to Bauer. He sends it across. Now down low. And it hops over the stick of Hedquist and out to center ice. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Hedquist with Zimlich on him. 2 13s. Comes up left wing. Does Hedquist. He'll get to the red line. Dumps it in. Took a hop. And, oh, boy, what a bad break again. This has just been a bad break day. As that actually hit the linesman because he was trying to dump it in. there at the end, and it hit the linesman and actually ended up basically leading to a
perfect pass to him.
Well, yeah, but for all intents and purposes, yeah, it ended up leading to what essentially was a breakaway, because again, right there he's trying to dump it in. Right there, you see him play it down the line, and it hits that linesman and so now Caldwell, who thought the puck was going to go into the corner and let Hedquist go by, he now gets a breakaway off of it and goes between the legs of Moore. And
we're in trouble now, Joe.
Yep. So like I said, that next goal was the big one, and so 3-0 the score. That gives a big uphill climb. The only good news is that there's lots of time still left.
Oh, lots of time, yeah.
We just haven't even got to the halfway mark of the game. So Makowitz able to get it out to center ice. Moore out of the net, leaves it. Maddox, he'll play it into the corner. Nice play by Deaver to lift a stick and got it out to center ice. Now carrying it ahead again is Makowitz. He'll work into the zone. Plays
Can
it
at least
in the middle.
get one in this period, Joe.
That would be good. Interestingly enough, the Jets are actually still out shooting the Metros 14-10, but they're trailing 3-0 now at this point. I think they've scored on their last 3 shots. I may be wrong.
I believe so.
So, which is a tough thing. And again, as we talked about before, Pettersson didn't make the trip, so there's not really much of a chance that you're going to see
Bradshaw.
Yeah. Moore get yanked in this game as that shot goes on goal and Patrick covers it up.
Emmer's probably going to live or die with Moore both days. So.
Yeah. I mean, well, you wouldn't want to throw Jake into a varsity game like.
He's only going to go in if Moore gets hurt.
Right. But regardless, it's the Jets' 15th shot, 15-10 the shots on goal, but they trail it 3-0. About a minute away from the halfway point of the game. As that goes right through the middle, sticked into the corner, but it goes out of play by the goaltender Patrick. And we get another face-off. So, like I said, I mean, it was bad. Granted, it was bad decisions too, but bad bounces for the Jets in this game. Hasn't helped out. Hacker out there for the draw.
Well, the thing is, we had a 4-minute penalty and we got nothing.
Yep.
They got a goal. They got a goal out of it.
They first of all, they got the shorthanded goal,
and then they got a power.
And then they got a power play goal right afterwards.
Right.
And then
another power play goal.
Yeah, then they get another power play goal there. So, for all intents and purposes, the Metros got the same thing as we got. In other words, 2 straight power plays.
Right.
We had the 4-minute power play at the end of the period. Here's Ibis trying to split the fence. It comes through Hacker, and he fanned as he went to pull the trigger on that one and never could get it through. Now here's Hector trying to work in, and his shot went off a stick.
And they scored 2, and we scored none.
So not only did they score 2, they also got a shorthanded goal when we went at the power play. So that's been all the scoring in the game. So both teams have had essentially the same opportunity. And
about a 6-minute stretch there. It just didn't go well for the Jets.
Yeah. But like I said, we're still not quite to the halfway point of the game, and so there is plenty of time for the Jets to turn it around. Anything they can do in half a game, we can do in half a game,
Right, yeah, absolutely.
So, at any rate, Lobaugh was able to play it up the boards. It does come out to center ice. Metro's trying to play it back in. They do. Dolman. And it poked away by Briscoe, and it comes out to center. Dumped back in by the Metros. Comes around to Albertson on the near side. And you do notice Moore is a lot more glued to the crease right now.
Yeah.
Ever since.
I don't blame him.
No, I can't say as I do either.
Oh,
Zimlich,
no penalty.
Taken down by Bauer.
Wow.
But carried on by the Jets and Whitrock, and Briscoe, and he lost an edge. And now
that one's going to call it penalty.
I was just going to say.
That one he's calling on.
That may just be a makeup call, because I don't really
that
think
one, no. That one wasn't a penalty.
I think he just fell.
I think he tripped over himself.
Right. But I think the referee realized that he missed one with Zimlich. And
so when he got the opportunity to go back with it, he did.
Yeah. Definitely called a penalty. I think he's trying to figure out who exactly he's calling it on.
Looks like Bauer's going in.
Yep. And, maybe because Bauer was the one who did the original trip on Zimlich. So
maybe we just didn't see the hand go up.
Yeah, maybe he just took his time
getting
making
the hand
the call.
up. Yeah. Only thing I could think of.
In the meantime, it hasn't gone so well for the Jets having the man advantage. We'll see what happens this time around. And Zimlich able to intercept that from Hedquist. Maddox had it taken away near the point. Maddox gets it again, takes a hit from Dolman. Lobaugh carries on. And they do get it back to Zimlich straight away with the puck across for Albertson. Now across for Lobaugh. That pass went off his skate, but he was able to pick it up. Lobaugh trying to walk in front with it. Does a shot right on Cameron, Patrick, the save.
Lobaugh was right there for his own rebound.
Yeah, but couldn't get a stick on it.
Right.
Both goaltenders' names are Cameron, by the way, in case you're wondering. 7.5 minutes left to go in the second period. Minute 10 on the power play.
We need one here, Joe.
Maddox going up the right side.
Yeah.
Hedquist picks up the loose puck, and it comes loose. Oh, that one another time that the puck, I should say, hits the official. That time was the referee, and so that was a break for the Jets. They maintain possession across. One-timer, Albertson. Oh, and that went off of Makowitz, but ended up going wide of the goal. Or I'm not sure. Patrick might have actually got a piece of it. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Up ahead, Makowitz. Harder gets the puck and sends it the length of the ice. Half a minute to go in the power play. Albertson back of his net. He'll just leave it for Zimlich. Cam Zimlich up ahead for Whitrock on right wing. That pass too far ahead of him. And it was cleared the length of the ice by Dirk Schneider. Zimlich with one more shot at it. Up ahead. Albertson got it on the left side. Ibis plays it in. It goes out of play. But I think that actually went off a Whitrock stick, so they're going to play it out to center ice. 7 seconds left to go in Bauer's tripping minor. So the Jets about to be 0 for 3 on the power play.
Yeah.
With a shorthanded goal allowed.
6 minutes of power play goal. 6 power plays and no goals.
Yeah. Whereas the Metros are 2 for 2 on the power play.
Right.
And a shorthanded goal. Deaver played it, and it goes near the side of the goal, covered up by Patrick, and he'll get a face-off.
So many cheese curds they give you. Man, that's a heart attack on the play for you old man like me.
I was just going to say, I don't know, I got to give something for my Stanton to do, right? So, by the way, you're about to lose your little windscreen thingy. There you go.
Won't be the first time. Oh.
Came loose in front. Deaver couldn't get that shot, but it was kept in at the point. Bloom sends it down low. They tried to center it. Couldn't get it in front. Comes back out. And Kirby at the point was able to knock it down. Couldn't keep it in, though. Dorley plays it ahead. Now Kirby. He'll get around Harder. It was taken down. Comes around far side. Bloom knocks it down, but goes right through his legs and all the way down into the Jets' end. Well, Moore came out that time.
And missed the puck.
You notice he didn't go ahead with it, though. Goodwin couldn't get a good handle on the puck, but Kirby will carry on. He'll just dump it in and chase after for it. Jets changing behind the play out of the net. Patrick plays it into the corner.
I'd like to see us get one this period, Joe, just to get the momentum back a little bit.
Dolman played it in. Now Harder gloves it down. Takes a look. He will just chip it into the zone. It's amazing. Jets are actually out shooting the Metros 20-10 in this game, 2-1, and are trailing 3-0. Here's Hacker. He'll work in. Left it. Ibis a long shot. Put it wide of the net. Rebound. And another sharp angle shot. It comes loose in front. Kaufman, but couldn't get a good shot on goal. Now once again, Ibis centers one. That was broken up by Ector. Goes into the corner. Up the near side boards. Ector again. Albertson was able to keep it in. Ibis over there trying to work the puck free. Took a bit of a hit. We're going to get a whistle.
We're going to get a hold on Harder.
It's an elbow.
Yeah, it's going to be on Sioux City.
And so the Jets are going to get another opportunity on the power play.
Come on, Jets got to score in this one.
Can't say we haven't had our chances.
Yeah, he's giving us opportunities. If we could be even 75%, it'd be a tie game.
At this point, 25% would make it 3-1.
Yeah.
So Harder off 2 minutes for elbowing. Jets on their fourth power play, 0 for 3 so far with a shorthanded goal. Lobaugh tried to go ahead with it. That was broken up. Albertson tried to play it in the middle. That was knocked down by Bauer. Goes into the corner. Back in the net, Makowitz. He played it around and lost his footing. Zimlich there. Knocks it down, and Lobaugh across. Albertson, he'll walk in front across, and it's loose. Makowitz, then Zimlich, a shot. And Patrick got a piece of that one. They try to play it in front again. Boy, bouncing puck a few times. Jets really just couldn't do much with it. 90 seconds to go in the power play. Jets able to work it free. Zimlich on the half boards. And he'll work back out to the point. In the middle, still with it. On his backhand, plays it across. He was looking for Albertson. Then a shot by Lobaugh, missed everything.
Jesus.
And goes off Albertson and out of play.
Come on, Zim.
And so there'll be a neutralized faceoff. Boy, pretty good opportunity there for the Jets, but unfortunately, they had a big rebound opportunity, but couldn't put it in. Still 1:12 left to go in the man advantage. Neutralized faceoff. Same power play unit stays out. Off the draw, Albertson will send it across for Zimlich. He does get it into the zone, just sends it down low. Jets will chase after for it. Goes into the corner, Lobaugh. And in trying to get it in front, that was taken away from him, and back the other way, shorthanded. Here come the Metros, and they just dump it into the corner. Good defensive play by Caden Patrick. Jets will take over and back up the other way. Albertson with it. Cross for Maddox. He'll gain the zone on right wing. Plays it in the middle. Sends across, and Zimlich a shot. That hit traffic, ended up going wide of the net. Now comes loose in front. It was poked away. Oh, and then Zimlich lost an edge. Lead pass, breakaway. Shorthanded in on goal. Shot saved by Moore. That's a great opportunity there by Frigge. And that time Cameron Moore said no. Here's Makowitz. Sends it across. Maddox tried to play it in front. That was broken up. And once again, shorthanded coming in to the zone. Fitch trying to split the defense. It was knocked away from him. He hooks Zimlich a bit. Comes back out, and a long shot. Another save by Moore. Penalty's over, by the way. And the Jets 0 for 4 on the power play. Trailing it 3-0. 2 minutes to go in the period. Zimlich with the puck. He's been out there a long time in this period. Comes out to center ice. Dorley with it. He has Makowitz with him. Dorley a shot and a blocker saved by Patrick. The rebound goes back in the net. Played up the boards. It was knocked down by Briscoe. He'll walk in front with it. Wrist shot. That was blocked to the defense. Rebound still loose, and it comes out to center ice. Poked away by Briscoe. Now knocked down by Kirby. He'll glove it to himself, work ahead toward the middle, and Dorley couldn't get a stick on it. It was poked away at the last second there by Harder. And Goodwin had it taken away. Fitch with it in the middle. That play was way offsides. Harder still with it. A shot and a save by Moore. A rebound is taken out to center ice by Dorley, so we won't have to use our coach's challenge.
Oh, he got it back just in time.
Yep. Deaver with it on his backhand. He'll play it toward the middle. Comes right through the crease. Dorley, he sends it in the middle as well. Puck goes back of the net. Deaver tried to get to it, couldn't. It comes loose but not out. And then Dorley another shot, and he put that wide off the end boards. We're down to 45 seconds to go in the period. Just trying to get a goal here late if they can. Kirby kept it in. Got it to Goodwin. Aiden had it taken away. They'll play it up the boards. Near the line, does come out to center. Jets have cleared the zone. 25 seconds to go. There's 5 players over there along the boards. And now they finally do blow it dead with 20 seconds left to go. One of the tough things about having so many penalties in this period, and the Jets had 4 power plays in 1 period and also gave up 2, so that's a total of 6 power plays throughout the period, is that a lot of players don't get to play, that don't generally play on power plays or penalty kill situations.
Right.
And so it makes it tough to keep a rhythm going and so on. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Kaufman trying to work in. He was checked. It goes back into the corner. 5 seconds left. And Hacker over there trying to work it free, and that's going to do it. The buzzer sounds. And the period ends. It was not a good one for the Jets. They give up 3 total. 2 power play goals against and a shorty. And we'll head to the locker room trailing 3-0. So certainly not a very good period for Kansas City. But we'll see what they can do. We'll take a break, come back for the intermission coming up after this on Kansas City Jets Hockey.
Mom, are you going to let her get away with that?
It's just a shopping cart.
So it's your shopping cart. What's wrong with you? You're a chicken?
But
Mom, you're such a wimp.
What?
What's wrong with you? Stand up for yourself. Go over there and give her a good smack. Oh, fight, 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 fight. She's a goon. Give her a taste of her own medicine.
Got a gun?
With those words, David Allen Crockett, a retired police officer who simply wanted to be left alone, finds his seclusion shattered by his friend therapist Ruby Lacoste. At Ruby's request, Crockett agrees to teach one of her clients, Rachel Moore, how to defend herself with a handgun. During the course of those lessons, Crockett and Rachel begin an intimate relationship. When Rachel is found dead from an apparent suicide, Crockett is devastated and tries to slink back into a self-imposed seclusion. But things get complicated when Crockett is contacted by Rachel's aunt, who believes the suicide was staged and claims she has the name of the murderer. Together, Crockett and Ruby begin an investigation that leads them into a world of treachery, deceit, and death. Fear of the Father, Call Me Crockett, the first book in the Crockett series by David R. Lewis. Available as an e-audiobook at Amazon and Audible.com.
Hi. Hey. This kid's potato sack doesn't look regulation to me.
Excuse me?
Well, it's got a wider base. I mean, that's totally unfair to my kid, right? I want to launch a protest. Well, look, it's 2 inches higher. Look at those hand grips. It's not regulation.
Regulation?
Look, you know what else? I want a urine sample from this kid. He looks a little beefy for a 5-year-old. You're going down, buddy.
Welcome back out to the IBP Ice Center here in Sioux City. Joel Becker, Gary Scabona, Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets trailing the Metros 3-0 here in the second period intermission. You know what occurs to me? I've probably seen that little PSA from USA Hockey with the sack race thing, I don't know, 8,000 or 9,000 times. But why was he carrying around a jar for his urine sample? I mean, I guess he came prepared to the sack races. Anyway, all right, so we are in the second period intermission. Jets trailing 3-0, so the only highlights I have to show you might not fit that definition for a lot of you watching, but here's what happened. Unfortunately, well, you knew things weren't going too well when this is the first goal you end up giving up, and it was the Jets they started the period on the power play as Kashfrigi had taken a double minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know exactly what he did, but the official gave him 2 separate minors. And so they had a 4-minute man advantage. Unfortunately, after a dump in, Cameron Moore comes out to play it. So you can see him coming out here, and you can see in the background there, so there's like, what, a minute 20 something left to go in the man advantage. So they'd already killed off one, had the Metros, and Moore decides to play the puck. And I don't know if he was going for Zimlish or Albertson, or there could have been somebody off the, that he was trying to play the puck to. But as you can see, the Metro player, which is Blaze Bauer there, picks it off. There was probably, if I had to guess, just the way that we usually do set up our penalty kill, I'm going to guess that we had a guy at the opposite blue line on that far side. That's what Moore was trying to play to. But unfortunately, it was a bad decision, because as you can see, Bauer makes the intercept and then fires one at the net, and you can see Moore diving to get back for it. He gets a stick on it, but unfortunately just ramps up his stick and into the back of the net for a shorthanded goal, which for the moment is the if the game were to end right now, it would be the game winner. The thing is, after that double minor, the Jets took a couple of penalties, one and then another, and gave up power play goals in both cases. So this is the first one. This is the very end of it, actually, and you can see, actually, if you look, and I don't know, I can probably pull us back just a little bit from it. So we'll pull it back just a hair to see a little bit of it. So there. Oh, this is the other one. Sorry. So here it is. The puck was in the corner, and you can see if you look, we got plenty of time to do this right now, so we'll zoom in, and you can see that referee right there doesn't have his arm up, see? And the play is in the corner. So whatever he saw there, so that's Makowitz going into the corner, and that's Dolman with him, and I don't know, I guess it's probably that. It was probably that where he ends up kind of shoving him down, because if you now look over at the referee, which we can do, there he is, he puts his arm up, see? So he's got a delayed penalty going up here, but in the meantime, the play keeps going on. And from behind the net, they play it out in front, the one-timer, and they score. So they get the power play goal, but they also enforce the penalty on Makowitz. And so that made it 2-0. And unfortunately for the Jets, it kind of they get another bad luck situation, a bad bounce, bad luck situation. Because right here, so Hedquist has the puck for the Metros, and he decides he's going to dump the puck in. So look at his sort of body language. Right there, he plays it off the boards to go past Aiden Caldwell. Right there, you see him play it off the boards. He's going to dump it into the corner and chase after for it. Unfortunately for the Jets, it hits the linesman there. It hits the skate of the linesman and ends up coming off of him and goes right out in the middle of the ice. And so Hedquist had gone, and again, Caldwell was expecting that to go into the corner, but unfortunately it goes to Hedquist, and he essentially has what's power play breakaway, goes 5-hole on Moore, and that was goal number 3 to give us the 3-0 lead that the Jets are unfortunately looking up at right now here in this intermission. So they give up a shorthanded goal and then 2 power play goals right here in this second period of play. So we've got 17 minutes of hockey left to go, and the Jets find themselves trailing 3-0 here from the IBP Ice Center. So not the best position for them to be in, but you got to deal with what you got to deal with. And so right now, that's where they are. So we'll take a break here. Have you a little story from the late Right Reverend David Lewis. I guess this is as good a day as any to play 16 sucked, because I imagine there's a few Jets players and maybe even some Jets parents that might be thinking that right now. 3-0 our score. Third period coming up on the other side. But first, here is 16 sucked from the late Right Reverend here on Kansas City Jets Hockey on the Jets Hockey Network.
Hello again. I'm David R. Lewis. Welcome to Heartland Memories on Theater of the Mind. This memory takes us all the way back to my teens and misadventures in dating. Her name was Debbie Holloway, the younger sister of one of my high school pals. She was a goofy 14-year-old, I a suave 16-year-old. I'd never looked at her twice until she and her brother returned from a year-long visit with their grandparents in sunny California. When she arrived at school that fall, Debbie had grown up. The goofy 14-year-old had become a sultry, exciting woman. I homed in, and not with the typical $5, a buck each for a movie, a buck each for food, and a buck for gas date. For the rendezvous with Debbie, now called Deborah, I went all out. I made dinner reservations for steak, followed by a jazz concert in a city not too far away. It was a $20 evening, some big money for a small-town hopeful in 1963. I picked the lady up at her parents' farm, and she was lovely. I escorted her to my grandfather's 57 Plymouth, and we were off, she sitting way over there on her side of the front seat, but the night was young and hope springs eternal. Before heading to the city, I had one stop to make. The next day was Sunday, and I needed to drop by my church and open up some massive roll-up connecting doors. We went into the darkened building. I turned on minimal lights and started off through the dim, creaky structure. Deborah, lovely in pale blue chiffon and white heels, claimed the joint was too spooky. She clutched my arm tenderly and asked to go with me. Swollen with manly pride and testosterone, I slipped my arm around her waist. She snuggled appropriately, and off we went. The short route to our destination was to actually go through the baptistry, a 600-gallon tank with steps leading down into both ends and a large mural on the back wall of what we were told was the River Jordan, complete with rapids. The shadows were thick as we started down the steps on our way through the tank. Accidentally, I managed to hook her foot, and we fell the 3 feet to the bottom of the baptistry. It should have been empty. It was, however, full. Baptists practice total immersion. To the best of my knowledge, I believe that Deborah did not speak to me for a full year. Then there was Marcia Pasley. Marcia was a rowdy redhead, also 16, whose family had moved to our small community that fall. She was a strapping lass of startling endowment, with bright blue eyes and a bawdy laugh that captured my complete attention. I was spun. I pursued, I cajoled, I persisted. I may have even begged. I acquired a date with the magnificent Marcia for homecoming. Full formals were in order, and she was outstanding, even wearing an ankle bracelet. Woof! She gushed hello, planted herself firmly next to me in the front seat, said she didn't have to be home until 2 a.m., and whatever were we going to do for the 3 hours after the dance? Visions of sugar plums were cavorting behind my fevered eyelids, and Marcia was munching on my earlobe as I pulled into the school parking lot. Aware of Marcia and little else, I didn't notice the black-painted concrete blocks a disgruntled freshman had placed in some of the dark parking spaces. When I hit the obstruction, Marcia was just leaning over to adjust her ankle bracelet. She broke her nose on the dashboard. White poofy gowns and bleeding broken noses are not a good combination. She stopped speaking to me, too. Rejecting a life of celibacy, I decided my hometown was not the place to continue my search for victims and went looking for companionship in a small city a few miles away. A friend's girlfriend gave me a number to call that belonged to a young lovely named Twyla Hefner. We conversed at length via landline, and 2 nights later I collected her at home. Twyla's parents were nice. She was wonderful, petite, pretty, long black hair, fast brown eyes, and an off-center grin from full lips. We giggled our way through the comedy at the Rialto Theater, chatted and laughed all through dinner at Steak and Shake as we fed each other fries, bumped shoulders and thighs, and raised our collective body temperature by several degrees. At around 10 p.m., we returned to her house and planted ourselves on the basement playroom couch. A few moments later, her mother shouted down for us to have fun. She and Twyla's dad were going to bed. I was in heaven. This young woman was bright, funny, cute, lovely, and aggressive. So far, I had done her no physical or emotional damage, and she seemed to think highly of me. What could possibly be better? Unfulfilled, but full of expectation, we parted panting at her front door an hour later. As I floated toward the Plymouth, a large figure loomed in front of me, grasped my shoulders, and slammed me across the hood of the car. It then stood me upright, shook me, and informed me it was Twyla's brother. Resenting his attempts at intimidation and being a big husky, I swung on him and landed a shot to his forehead that nearly broke my hand and didn't even make him blink. Telling me in vivid detail what he would do to me if I ever touched his sister again, he slowly folded me up like a taco and deposited me in the front seat of my car. By the time he returned to college and out of our way, Twyla's father was transferred and her family moved. I never saw her again. So went my 16th year, disaster after disaster. The following summer, 10 days after my 17th birthday, I went off for 2 weeks of music camp at a college about 50 miles from my hometown. One of the counselors there was a 19-year-old university sophomore named Mary Sue Hack. She was a tall, willowy blonde of outstanding appearance, generous attitude, and amazing endurance, who pounced on yours truly like a duck on a June bug, beginning an educational experience that lasted until I went off to college. 16 sucked. However, to quote Francis, when I was 17, it was a very good year. At least, that's how it seems to me. I'm David R. Lewis. I'm glad you could join me for a Heartland Memory on Theater of the Mind.
Welcome back out to the IBP Ice Center here in Sioux City. Joel Becker and Gary Scabona, Kansas City Jets hockey. Kansas City Jets and Sioux City Metros. 3-0 is our score. Waiting for the teams to make it out for the third period of play here. And not the best period the Jets have ever gone through. Giving up a shorty and 2 power play goals.
In about a 6-minute span.
Yeah. The funny thing, like I said before, is the Jets are actually out-shooting the Metros. 21-12 is the shots on goal, and yet they're losing 3-0.
Yeah.
Now, obviously the first one, I'm sure Cameron Moore would love to have that back.
Oh, I'm sure.
But when I took a look at it, I can't be sure, but I know how we usually set our power play up, and normally what we do is we have a guy standing right at the blue line on that far side. I'll bet that's who he was trying to pass it to.
Yeah, maybe.
And
but he had 2 defenders
right over there, and I think, but again, that's why they always tell defensemen, and this also applies to goalies, don't send it across the middle of the ice.
Right.
When you're trying to send it out of your zone, and it just, I don't know. It was one of those things where the puck was definitely, it was like the ice was slanted away from us that period.
I was just looking, the varsity has scored in every game this year.
So far.
The JV's had 3 games they haven't scored, and 2 against these guys. The JV team was the one who didn't score against Dubuque.
Okay.
But let's see what we can do. Like I told them, we talked about out there, got to break it down to 5-minute periods.
Yep.
Win each one of them.
We get 1 goal each, and you're in good shape.
You're tied.
Hey, if nothing else, do what you can to get a point. So for the Jets, Makowitz does have a couple of penalties, so you also have to.
Mason City's JV's lost, so that will help our JV team.
Okay.
I mean, Lincoln. Mason City beat Lincoln.
That will help.
That will help, yeah.
So as far as the Jets are concerned, if nothing else, what you'd like to do is get some momentum going into tomorrow, even if you can't. I mean, you start out by trying to get a goal in this game. Don't give up anymore and see what you can do about getting one. And then, who knows if you can get an early one,
right?
Change the momentum or whatever. But if nothing else, you want to change the momentum for tomorrow. We are underway here in the third period. Both teams at 5 aside. Jets trailing 3-0. Harder with the puck in his own zone. Plays it to Dirk Schneider, who plays it up right wing. Maddox was able to intercept. Comes back into the Metro zone. Harder again. Plays it off a stick or something. Goes back behind the net of the Kansas City Jets. And Maddox will play it up the boards. It was kept in, though, at the point. Long shot goes well wide. Dirk Schneider at the right point will dump it back in the net. Fits there. He tried to center it. That didn't go to anybody. And Zimlich up ahead for Whitrock. Actually overskated. And Zimlich again. Whitrock does get it out to center ice. Dirk Schneider will play it across. And that will go, I believe, into the Jets bench.
I would imagine you can leave your stuff here because we can.
Yeah.
Did you already tell you that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other guy here said we could.
Okay.
They said they usually do, and they cover it up. And
yeah, there's nothing going on afterwards or before us.
There's a public session or something.
Oh, is there? Yeah.
But he said they usually leave that stuff alone.
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, by the way, just in the interest of full disclosure, they did do it right as far as the delayed penalty on Makowitz. I did check the rule, and if you're already shorthanded and you have a delayed penalty and they scored during the delayed penalty, the guy comes out of the box that was already served. Whoever had the least amount of time comes out. It works the same as it would if you had a 5-on-3.
No trip. Okay.
So they did it the correct way. Dorley a shot, and that missed everything. Goes off the end boards, kept in by Briscoe, though. Now Goodwin sends it across. Albertson, his shot hit something. Comes loose near the right wing boards, and Graham did able to get it out to center ice. Jets tag up, but the Metros clear the zone. Played a couple of minutes here of the third period, and Hacker will dump it in. Played across by Egdorf, comes out to center ice. Ibis overskated.
Whoops.
Bauer the other way. Long shot went off the leg of Briscoe and into the corner. Here's Kaufman with it. He's been relatively quiet so far in this game. Out there with Ibis and Hacker. There's a shot and a blocker saved by Moore. Rebound shot, and that was played up over the glass and out of play by Bauer. And they're going to bring the faceoff all the way out to center ice. Again, the Jets with the advantage in shots on goal, 21-12.
Yeah, it was 12 a minute ago. I don't think they didn't record any of those shots. So
she put it up, but that one he shot. That's why the faceoff's coming outside the zone, because he actually shot it over the net, out of play.
Oh, I thought it went off Moore's glove.
Nope.
And then whoever's doing it did a good job.
Kirby. And he'll backhand it into the Jets bench, and we'll get a whistle on the faceoff. So same two teams at it again tomorrow, 9:30 and 11:30 are the scheduled start times from here at IBP Ice Center. Hopefully the JV squad can have a different result, and we'll see about varsity, but certainly we hope they have a better first couple periods, if nothing else.
No, the first period was good.
Yeah.
They've lost this game in a 6-minute span.
That's true.
And we can't score in the power play. But we haven't yet. So
not so far. Icing called against the Metros. So the faceoff will come out, and to his credit, Cameron Patrick has actually played pretty well.
No, he's played. We talked about that. He's having a good game. He made a couple great saves in that second period on the power play goals when we had rebound opportunities. The one that Zem shot, just he missed it by about 2 inches, they said.
Yep. And also he's done a pretty good job with rebound control in some cases.
Right.
He's allowed a few, but there were a few chances where the Jets did have somebody there, but there wasn't a rebound to do anything with. Hacker a shot, and that was sticked into the corner by Patrick. Ibis played it back, but it was played out to center ice, and Kirby will go for a skate in his own zone. Up ahead, and Kaufman will dump it in. Patrick leaves it back of the net. Harder up ahead for Bauer. Maddox over there. Now comes to Harder, and a blocker save there by Moore on that shot. Then a rebound shot, and they score. Well, that's not going to help the comeback very much, is it?
No. To answer your question. I don't even know how that went in, unless it got screened.
I don't know, it was just... did it maybe deflect off the player in front?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Player
hard to tell.
Player might have screened him.
It was Dolman who was there.
Let's see if they gave the goalie to Patrick or Dolman.
Yeah. Even if it didn't go off of him, like you said, he probably couldn't, had a hard time seeing around him. Well, there we go. The goal was scored. He didn't say who by.
I think he's still looking it up.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you start making the goal announcement a little early.
Yeah, they gave it to Patrick.
Yeah. So, Caden Patrick with the goal.
He had him.
Had Woodrock in front, but is blocked on the pass attempt.
Right.
Comes back out near side Zimlich. Into the corner, back behind the net. Lobai tried to center it, had Whitrock in front, but fanned as he went to make the pass. Now Zimlich in the corner. 4 players over there come together. Trying to work the puck free. And ends up back of the net. Boy, Hedwis is...
Oh, Zim was right there.
In the meantime, behind the net... Hedquist basically, he had tackled him behind the net and wouldn't let him go. In the meantime, Whitrock, and it goes past Makowitz and out to center ice. Makowitz tried to knock it down. Has Fitch all over him, but was able to get it ahead for...
You give Zim that same shot in the slot, he's going to score it. He's not going to miss it again.
Zimlich tried to play it in the middle, looking for Dorley. A little behind him. Now comes loose for Harder, and he plays it, goes off of Zimlich's stick, and ahead Frigge. He had it blocked as he tried to play it ahead. Then Dorley in the middle for Whitrock, who's been out there for a while.
Yeah, Zim just went off.
And now they play it into the corner. Puck comes back of the net. Goodwin over there. And now the Metros do get it out to center ice. Briscoe up ahead. Got it to Goodwin. He had it whacked away from his stick. Comes loose in front. Deaver turns and shoots, and he fired that one well wide. Goodwin on the rebound. Try to play it down low. Does. Dirk Schneider over there. Gets the puck ahead of Deaver, and then they send it down the ice. Briscoe ahead for Deaver. Puck comes loose. Now here's Briscoe again. Kellen right in through the middle of the ice. So went to pull the trigger and lost the puck. And then Albertson able to keep it in. Or I should say keep it out of the Jet zone. Fans were looking for a penalty on the Jets there, but didn't get one. Briscoe back of the net. Dorley pushed down from behind. Comes up the boards, kept in at the line. Briscoe plays it into the corner. Another hit over there. Fans yell. And now it's Hacker who will dump it. That looked like it should have been icing, but they didn't call it. Patrick with the puck back of the net. Caden, I should say. Bauer able to get it out to center ice, and Egdorf will carry in on left wing. Egdorf went around a man and on goal, a shot. More the save. Rebound was right in the crease for a second. Jets break it up. Kirby, puck comes loose in the middle.
They got us with no shots in this period.
So far.
So they got
7.5 minutes
3
in.
for them.
I'm not sure I remember
4
any.
for them.
And a nice save by Moore, and he covers up, or catches it, I guess I should say. So the shots are 22-16, and of course the Metros also have the only goal in the period,
right,
leading at 4-0.
We lost the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
See what happens this one.
I was just going to say,
if you lose every 5-minute one, you're not going to win.
When we said if we need a goal every 5 minutes, we didn't mean give up one.
Right, exactly.
Off the face-off, Kaufman with the puck. And he plays it up ahead. Krugel. Haven't seen a whole lot of him in this game.
No, he was kind of brought up as a 10th just in case.
Yeah. Now ahead, here's Bauer trying to work in. Got around Kirby, and a shot, and a good save by Moore.
That's twice Bauer's got around Kirby.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, and then Kirby is knocked down there by Dolman. Puck goes to the far boards. This Metro team is one of the few in the league that can really keep up with the Jets from a skating standpoint. Now, speaking of skating, Ibis, and his sharp angle shot was saved by Patrick. There was a big rebound there, but only Metro players were nearby. Maddox will dump it in. That was gloved down. And the Metros get it out to center ice. Maddox will get it again in his own zone. Up ahead on left wing, Krugel. He got it in, took a check from Penny. Now the puck in the neutral zone goes off of Ibis and down into the Metro's end. Less than half a period left to go at 8:05. Penny will play it up ahead. Zimlich with the loose puck. He'll work ahead. Oh, into the zone, then he overskated. And the Metros take over, and Harder back the other way. Harder trying to make a move, gets around Makowitz, and then takes his puck away from him. Nice little pickpocket there from Josh Makowitz. Got it ahead for Zimlich. Tried to play it in the middle. That was broken up, and Zimlich gets it again. He lost it. Breakaway the other way. Here's Fitch all alone. In on goal. Shot saved by Moore.
Nice save. That's their 5th breakaway.
Yeah.
We've had none.
Well, he had a long time to think about what he was going to do there, too.
Yeah.
7:20 left to go. Metros with the puck in their own zone. Puck comes loose in front. Whitrock a shot right on. Save. Patrick rebound side of the net. Loba had a couple of whacks at it, but Patrick ended up on top of it.
Well, that's the second time Whitrock's been right in the slot wide open, and he hasn't been able to bury it.
Yeah. He got a good shot.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick made the save. 7 minutes exactly showing on the clock in regulation time.
It was a great shot by Whitlock, but I take Backley in that spot. That was a good play. It was a good, nice save. It was a very nice save. He's made 2 good saves on him, to be honest with you.
Here's Albertson with it. Oh, he played it just wide of the goal. Deaver, he got that one on goal. Saved by Patrick.
Oh, where's the trip there? Oh, my God.
Goodwin was looking for a call while he was sort of on top of the puck. And now we get a whistle. The net's off.
No, he's going to take
No, he's going to take, he's going to take both
Harder
players.
and Goody.
And they are chatting with one another as they head to their respective penalty boxes.
Goody said, hey, Harder, where's a good place to get pie? Harder said Jerry's. Jerry's Pizza, the best in town.
Okay, that kind of pie.
Yeah. Not apple pie.
So the teams will skate 5-on-5. Dorley moves to the middle. And Krugel comes out along with Deaver. Off the face-off, Dorley tried to go ahead with it. Broken up, but Deaver kept it in. Goes into the corner. And the Metros get it out to center ice. Briscoe will just dump it in. Jets are offsides, a delayed call. They go to tag up, and in the meantime, the Metros look to break out. Another stretch pass attempt. This goes the length of the ice. They say no icing.
I guess Deaver must have hit it.
Yeah, either touched him or they say could have. In the meantime, they play right in front through the middle of the ice. Swept away by Briscoe. Just can't get it out. Comes back out. Penny a shot. That goes well wide. Back of the net. In front. Krugel couldn't get a stick on it. Now in the middle, a shot. Friggy, and that hit Briscoe. And we got a whistle. Either, yeah.
In the crease?
No, it was Metsov because they're keeping the face-off in the zone.
Oh, okay.
I thought that too because it looked to me like he was in the crease, or at least very close to it. But in the meantime, we'll get a face-off. Under 6 minutes to go in regulation time. Jets looking to solve Cameron Patrick on the other end. Haven't been able to do it in 25 shots.
No. He's having a good game. That's why he's one of the top goalies in the league.
Here is Ibis. He had it poked away right as he got near the line. Would have been offsides, but Friggy back the other way. Will dump it into the Jets' end. Kirby back for it. Up ahead, Ibis again trying to work forward with it. Never did get good possession of the puck, though. Now the Jets do get it out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Kaufman. Good job to stay onside that time by Ibis, but Kaufman couldn't do much with it. It's run around far side, gets past Kirby, and down the ice. Caldwell after for it. Does get there first with some good hustle. And now here's Ibis again. Up ahead for Kaufman on the left wing side. He'll play it into the zone. Couldn't get it by the defenseman for the Metros, and they play it into the Kansas City end. Maddox back for it with under 5 minutes left to go. Kirby, lead pass, looking for Ibis. His shot, screen shot, got it through and in on goal, and a good stick save by Patrick, as he did a good job of using Dirk Schneider as a screen. Packer will dump it in. 4.5 minutes to go. Loba over there in the corner. He wins a battle. And he's taken down in the corner. Comes back of the net. Zimlich tried to center one looking for Whitrock. That was broken up. And Bauer back the other way. Tried to get it in the middle for Dolman. That was broken up by the Jets this time. And here's Zimlich trying to work in. Zimlich in front looking for Loba. That was knocked away by Keaton Patrick. Now puck back of the net. Patrick will play it around the far side. Dolman. Jets do keep it in, at least momentarily. And now ahead, here's Bauer with another breakaway.
Breakaway number 6.
In on goal, he fakes. He was never able to shoot.
Puck, yeah.
He tried to fake it and then go far side, but ended up losing control. Zimlich back the other way. He's 1-on-3. He's waiting for help, trying to get it down low. Makowitz was checked, couldn't get a stick on it. Now here are the Metros back the other way again. Hedquist trying to work into the zone. And a shot right on, they score. Right between the legs of Moore. And it is 5-0. Well, I guess if you are going to give up a goal like that, you might as well
do it today.
Yeah, right? The nice thing to do it is when you're already losing
4-0.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like they were going to come back on this one, but here's a look at it. But yeah.
Went off the side of his pad and in.
Yep. See if we can get a better look at this one as to exactly what happened. So there it is, and you know he has his legs wide there, but you can see it goes off of his stick and then kind of off of his pad between the legs and into the back of the net. So not exactly.
All right, Joe, I'm going to count this as bus legs.
There you go. Well, I mean, there's something to that to a degree. They're not used to playing this early.
They're a very good team. So.
And yeah, and the Metros are obviously good. They're top.
Patrick's having a great game. So.
And we are out shooting them 26-19. So it's not like we haven't done anything in the game.
Right.
We just
can't put one in the net.
Yeah, and like I said, it's been one of those games where it just sort of feels like the ice is tilted in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Which some of that first of all, some of that to their credit is the Metros playing well. Some of it is us not playing well or making bad decisions. Like coming out of the net and stuff like that.
Yeah, that Goody's going to go in the box.
Yeah. Tripping the call.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes left to go. Like I said, the only one good thing you'd like if you're the Jets at this point is
get a goal.
Yeah, to get a little momentum for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to have to be a shorty right now, Joe.
Yeah, they'll have 30 seconds to get an even strength one after this is over if they don't get a shorty. Heck, at this point, one breakaway would be nice. How many have we given up? 6?
We've given up 6 and got none.
Yeah.
They've only scored on 2 of them, but for one of them, I think.
Yeah, just one. So, Jets killing a power play here with Aiden Goodwin off for tripping, and Jets do send to the length of the ice. 2 minutes left to go in regulation time. This should be icing, and it is against the Metros. I think we should pull the goalie.
So you get a running clock, get out of here a minute quicker?
No, I was talking about their goalie.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe we score?
Yeah. I don't think they'll let us do that.
No. We could also try.
You could say, we'd like to pull the goalie. I said, go ahead. No, we mean their goalie. Kirby shorthanded, will play it back. Bloom will just look for a lane and lift it into the zone for the Metros. Dirk Schneider across. Short-handed Ibis trying to cause havoc on Friggy. Now Kaufman over there. He was able to poke it ahead. He pokes it into the middle, but Ibis was behind him instead of in the middle and picked up by Graham. They're doing a good job of killing the penalty, at least, so far.
Well, let's put it this way. The first 2 weren't so good.
Yeah. So maybe they can say, well, we figured out how to kill a penalty, finally. Kaufman kicks it ahead, couldn't get it out.
Let's not speak too soon, Joe.
Yeah, Graham, long shot. That was blocked to the defense. He picks up his own rebound on his backhand, but it was broken up and sent down the ice by Bloom. Half a minute to go. In the power play, a minute left to go in regulation time. Goes off a couple of sticks and into the corner. Bloom after for it. 45 seconds to go. Friggy will keep it in at the left point. And it goes off the stanchion and into the Jets bench. This should come out to center ice. Because it was the Metro player who shot it into the out of play, as it turned out. So it is going to be a neutral ice face-off with 13 seconds left to go in Goodwin's penalty. Deaver played it back.
Not sure why.
Yeah. But the Jets do clear it. And Harder will go for a skate in his own zone. Now up ahead across the center line. He'll work in on right wing. Harder still with it. A shot that hit Kirby. Deaver goes down. Sent wide by Chabanos. And now ahead with a step trying to work into the zone. And Goodwin, he had it taken away with 10 seconds left to go. And that's pretty much going to do it.
Yeah, that'll do it for today, Joe.
Harder back of the net. And that's going to do it. The Sioux City Metros with a pretty much old-fashioned shellacking of the Kansas City Jets, both varsity and JV. 5-0 the final score here in the varsity game. So it was not a good day for Kansas City hockey for the Jets. But they'll get another chance tomorrow, so that's the good news, is that whatever happens on one day, you can always change it the next.
Absolutely.
So 5-0 the final. Jets unable to get a goal all day today, both varsity and JV.
Yeah.
And so that's going to do it for today. The good news is they'll have another shot tomorrow, 9:30 and 11:30 for JV and varsity. 5-0 is our final here today. We'll wrap things up for today. See you tomorrow morning here on Kansas City Jets Hockey.
You gotta support the puck. Do I have to tell you this? And we're getting killed on the board. This is your territory, Grimson. Do your job.
Grimson.
Hello? Hi, honey. What? Now? All right. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, sweetheart. Hey, it's my girl. You know, my daughter.
Love. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.